When you ask an AI a question, it feels like a conversation. It feels like there is a mind on the other side of the screen, thinking about your words, formulating an opinion, and speaking back to you. But there is no mind. There is no opinion. There is only a grid. And to understand what that grid is actually doing, you have to understand the most impressive magic trick in the history of technology. It's not thinking. It's guessing. If I say to you, the sky is, your brain immediately jumps to the word blue. You didn't have to think about it. You just know that blue is the most mathematically probable word to follow the sky is. That is exactly what a large language model does. It is the world's most sophisticated autocomplete. But instead of just guessing the next word in a simple sentence, it guesses the next word in a poem, or a Python script, or a legal document. It does this by navigating a map of human language so vast, it contains almost everything we have ever written down. How do you build that map? You take the entire internet, every book, every article, every Reddit argument, every Wikipedia page, and you feed it into a neural network. The network reads it all, not to understand what it means, but to measure how often words appear next to each other. It learns that peanut butter is usually followed by jelly. It learns that quantum is usually followed by mechanics. It turns the messy, chaotic history of human thought into a perfectly structured mathematical grid. So, when you ask it to write a sonnet about a toaster, it doesn't know what a toaster is. It doesn't know what a sonnet is. It doesn't even know what a word is. It just calculates. Given the sequence of words in your prompt, what is the most statistically probable next word? And the next, and the next. It strings these probabilities together so fast and with such precision that the output looks exactly like human reasoning. The illusion of understanding is perfect, because the map it is using was drawn by us. But a map of the past cannot create the future. An AI can only synthesize what has already been said. It can remix, it can summarize, it can predict, but it cannot take a leap into the unknown. It cannot have an original thought. It cannot experience a moment of genuine inspiration. It is bound by the grid. It is trapped in the average of everything we have already done. True creativity requires breaking the grid. It requires making the statistically improbable choice. That is why you are the most important part of the equation. The AI has the answers, but it doesn't know which questions are worth asking. Here is your one thing for today. The next time you use an AI, don't ask it to do your thinking for you. Ask it to map the territory so you can decide where to build the road. The grid is just a tool. You are the architect. If you want to understand the tools that are shaping our future, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and bring someone with you. Fear not the AI.